Hi, welcome back to building an iOS app with C#. This is module 7 video 1. This video is just going to give an overview of the views functionality that we'll be building out in this module. So in the view models module I presented this kind of overview of how I want the views to look, but I just wanted to go into a bit more detail here before we build them out. So the first view is the exercise programs view shown here. It's going to be an iOS table view controller, basically inside a navigation controller. So not everything's visible here. For example, at the top there'll be a title, and I'd like each exercise program to include its duration inside the table view cell. So it won't be just the name; it'll be a duration as well. And we'll, follow the standard best practices for table view controllers. So there'll be a little accessory icon on the right-hand side of each exercise program to indicate that you can touch it. And I'll probably have a line between each exercise program as well, a thin line. And when the user actually touches one of those exercise programs, we bring in our second view, which is the exercise program view. And this kind of consists of two main parts. At the top there, we've got the kind of control pad, if you will, and the overall progress of the exercise program underneath that. And the play button here in the control area is actually probably going to be, I think, 3 buttons all in the same spot. So there'll be the play, pause, and resume buttons, and only the currently visible one would be visible. So to the user it looks like one button, but to the code it's 3 separate buttons with 3 separate functions. And below that control pad area we've got another kind of table view showing each of the exercises in the exercise program. And each of those exercises would also be shown with its duration. And I'm thinking the progress bar for the exercises would only be visible if that exercise is the current exercise, because otherwise it looks a bit busy. So in fact, if the exercise program hasn't been started yet, you wouldn't even see the progress bars for each of the exercises. It's only when you click play that the progress bar would appear for the first exercise. And I also think because the exercise view model can tell us whether it's active or not, we can kind of fade out the inactive exercises, just to draw attention to the one that is the current exercise. So in terms of code, we're going to need an exercise programs view for the first view. We're going to need the exercise program view for the second view. And on top of that, there's going to be auxiliary code. For starters, there'll be a bunch of utility code that I've written for previous iOS projects. I'm going to copy and paste that into our project and then explain it in the next video. And on top of that, there'll be smaller views such as those for the table cells. So that's the plan. I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.